going on, guys? It's Immortal Jake back at it with another tutorial video. Today, we's doing Afeera. As always, if you like the videos, leave a like, comment down below what else you'd like to see, of course, and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications for whenever I upload and go live. Also, links down in the description for the Discord for those of you who want to join the Discord and possibly play with me, whatever, you know, stuff like that. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to it. Alright guys, let's get started with her basic attacks. Her running attack is a heavy. Actually, can be followed up with other chains, if you choose so. This includes a bash as well. So, it's actually like throwing a regular attack. It would be good for actually initiating fights. Her light attacks. Her light attacks are swipes. Now the good thing about these light attacks actually is that they have superior block properties. So, if you have parry timing with your lights, you can actually counter the other opponent's attack. Like so. And this goes for both of them in a chain. So you can do it on startup light and on the following light. Now, this is where Afeera differs from most characters. Her heavies, depending on the direction, all have different startup times as well as different properties on finisher heavies. Okay? Now her chains only consist of 2 hit strings, so the second heavy would be a finisher heavy. But in general, we'll go over the base ones first. The heavy from the right is the lowest damaging heavy. The heavy from the top is the highest damaging heavy, but it's the slowest. And the heavy from the left is the in-between. So you got 24 from the left, 22 from the right, and 27 from the top. 27. Now her following heavies actually have different properties depending on which direction, like I said. So if you were to end a chain with a heavy from the right, it becomes unblockable. Obviously that's going to be what you're going to use to open up people with mix-ups, of course. The heavy from the top becomes undodgeable, so that'll be good for catching your dodge spammy players, alright? And the heavy from the left has stagger properties. Now this stagger property will be able to wall splat, which will guarantee you another heavy. I would recommend following up with the top heavy, as it is your highest damaging heavy. You could also follow it up with the bash after. Speaking of the bash, let's go into her bashes. Now Afeera has 4 different bashes. 4! Now they all are done from different stages of a fight, different instances. The neutral bash is the first one we'll go over. The neutral bash is actually done by walking backwards and hitting your guard break button. Now this bash guarantees a heavy. All the bashes guarantee a heavy. This bash also can be feinted. So you could feint this and mix up into a guard break to get a heavy anyway if they try to dodge it. Her second heavy is done in between her chains. Now this means follow up from an attack with a guard break. A spinning push kick, basically, okay? And this bash also guarantees a heavy. Now, Afeera has recovery animations on dodge, so you can light and then dodge to do recovery, and the dodge actually activates a cartwheel. Depending on which way you dodge, different direction the cartwheel. Now, in the middle of this cartwheel, you can actually hit the guard break button again for a flying knee to the chest, which also guarantees, you guessed it, a heavy. So she's got quite a few options, but that's not it.
But wait! There's more!
Afeera's final bash is done basically on deflect timing dodges. So you'll basically deflect, hit the guard break, and then throw your heavy to do this bash. Most of the time, it happens by accident. Unless you're really good with deflects, you probably won't be using this one very much. More so the other 3. So now that we've covered her bashes, let's go into her dodge attacks. Now her dodge attack is activated by dodging and hitting your heavy button. All of them do the same amount of damage, and all of them are actually chain starters, so you can follow up with another attack if you choose so, or follow up with a bash, which makes her quite a dangerous character. Honestly, being able to bash from pretty much every attack is kind of crazy. Speaking of every attack that she can bash from, her zone is actually a pretty slow zone. Most people will actually see this coming. But it's a chain starter as well, so you can follow up with an attack or you can follow up with another bash. Any attack that she does, she can follow up the bash with it. Now, actually having a bash after every attack is kind of dangerous. In general, I'd consider it pushing the line of overtuned slightly. But hey, I don't make the game, I just play it. But I digress. Now that we've gone over her basic attacks, let's go into her chains. Now, as you can see on the top right, she only has 4 chains, but honestly, with all the bashes she can do in between, I think it's enough. Let's get started. Her double light, as I've said already, has superior light properties on both lights. The light and the heavy can go into any of the following heavies that have different properties depending on the direction. Her heavy into light I don't see a lot of people really using it, and I can't really blame them. And then her double heavy. This actually will catch quite a few people off guard if you actually throw a raw heavy into another heavy. Sometimes you can get away with it, other times not. Now, as I've mentioned before, she has recovery frames on dodge. So at the end of any of these chains, she can dodge into the recovery frame and continue her chains endlessly if she chooses so. And with it being a dodge recovery, she gets to redo the chain after the dodge. So she can literally redo the chain over and over again. Both attacks. Boom. Just with the dodge recovery in the middle. Keep in mind that the left heavy finisher will actually delay your dodge recovery. So if you finish with the left that staggers, your dodge recovery will be delayed slightly. Whereas if you do a heavy finisher on the right, your dodge recovery activates right away. So keep that in mind. It's meant to stop people from staggering someone into the wall over and over again, but I'm not really sure how well that works. Now, along with these combos that you see here, the zone into any other attack also is a chain. So your zone into heavy, your zone into light, your zone into kick. So those are other options that you could also do as well. And of course, you can follow up a zone with a dodge recovery if you choose so for a bash, or a light or a heavy follow-up afterwards. The dodge recovery also implies to dodge attacks, so you could also dodge attack into the recoveries, and then follow up if you choose so. Now, with all that being said, she can mix any attack of hers into another attack. Into a bash if she chooses, into a dodge recovery, into another bash, or into a dodge recovery, into another attack. It's kind of insane. She basically has infinite loops if she chooses so, and you have to guess which bash is going to be next. If it's going to be a follow-up from a regular attack kick, or if it's going to be a dodge recovery bash, or if it's going to be a fake out from the regular standard neutral bash. No matter what, she has the mix-up potential for anything she chooses. One might say that this is overtuned, and it'd be very hard to disagree with it. Having 4 different bashes at 4 different points in time that she can do them is kind of crazy, at least in my opinion. But with all that out of the way, those are her chains. Let's go into her punches. Now, when she's out of stamina and you land a guard break, you get a light. Now, if you manage to get a wall splat, you land a heavy. The right heavy is the fastest heavy, so I would recommend trying to go for that one, as it's more likely to hit. However, if you have some distance between the wall, you can go for the top heavy, and it could have a chance of hitting as well. When you're out of stamina and you land a light parry, let this bot attack me, you get a light back. Out of stamina, heavy parries don't get you nothing, just get you some more time to recover your stamina. Now, on standard guard break, you get a heavy from the right or left. The top heavy is too slow. Unless, of course, you wall splat, then you can get the top heavy. On light parry, you get a heavy, left or right, and you can also do top as well. Top one is recommended as it does the most damage. I would say if you have the speed to do it, or thought process at least in the heat of the battle, go for the top heavy. Now on heavy parry, you only get a light, but it can be followed up with a kick. Alternately, you could do a crushing counter with your superior lights for 18 damage. I would recommend doing that. Now, when your opponent's out of stamina and you land a guard break, I would recommend throwing them behind you for a double top heavy. So I would say throw them to the back behind you, or throw them forward. The forward throw doesn't guarantee the double top heavy, but you can do a double side heavy for slightly less damage. Just throw them behind you for a double top heavy. Now on parry, you only get that double side heavy. I would recommend throwing it from the right side, as it more than often lands consistently. Do not forget that after these punishes, you can recover with a dodge and try to bash them as soon as they get up. Slight tip there. Now, that's pretty much her whole moveset, guys. Honestly, in my opinion, she's a bit overtuned. But that's due to the 4 bashes, being able to link them after any attack in the middle of her chains or after a dodge recovery. She's kind of insane, guys. But that is just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. With all that out of the way, let's see some gameplay. All right, I was not recording the first round. Paced me up in the first round. So we got a Warmonger, rep 16, I believe, something like that. Got a kick. Got him! Right. Round 3, boys. Right. Why did I think that hit? Ugh. Oh shit. Got him. Oh man, that was close. Alright, let's try and clean this match up. Damn. Nice. Oh my goodness. No way. The backflip saved my ass right there. That's crazy. I didn't realize it had properties like that either. Oh my goodness. Alright guys. We have
What the fuck?
a raider. Let's see how this goes. He's an Uchiha, so gotta watch out for that Sharingan. Top heavy. Nope. Nice parry. Ooh. Okay, I had to do the dodge attack. I wasn't trying to, but... Alright. Boys over here practicing, warming up. Okay. Hello. Okay. Okay. Follow up. Oh, I thought the dodge would have saved me. No. Oh my goodness! I parried too early. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. He got me, he got me. Nice. I will not allow this, sir. You will not have victory today. That bash. Light. Dodge attack. Bash again. Ooh. No, no, no. There it is. There it is. See, and it's all bashes with her, though. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. But the bash is guarantee heavies, and you're kind of missing out on damage if you don't do it. Alrighty. Undodgeable heavy. Yep, there we go. Dodge attack into the unblockable. Oh, nope. There it is. Nope, nope, nope. Sir, you must learn from your mistakes. Good fight. Alright guys, hopefully this is the last one. We'll do a Glad and then, oh, I don't like that glitch. Don't like it. Not one bit. Nice. No. Oh my god. The little light, superior light, but what the heck is that floating trident? I want to know. I hope it's not like that the whole match, because that was throwing me off. Alright, it looks like it's fixed. No! Oh my god, I'm falling for everything right now. Okay. Okay, flawless me. Alright. Well, for every little trick in the book. this time. Yep, and that light. Come on. What is this game right now? This dude is givens to me. Need the light parry. Top heavy. Oh, I thought it was a wall splat. It wasn't, but I still got the heavy because he went to attack instead of dodge. So. Guess that worked out. Mans was givens to me though. He's givens to me. This whole fight he's been giving it to me. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, the wall splat let me get that light. And that was it. Good fight. Oh. I mean, he said sure. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the Afeera tutorial. If you liked the video, of course, as I've said, leave a like, comment below what else you'd like to see, and subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications for whenever I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.